You won't stop laughing at this one. When Aubrey Plaza did an ad for the Got Milk campaign, the internet absolutely lost its mind. People were either laughing at the sarcastic humor in the piece or downright furious. Obviously, the woke mob had to chime in too, and their meltdown was something else, and you don't want to miss it. It's hilarious how simple milk ad turned into a full-blown internet drama, but before I go on with the video, make sure to subscribe, hit the notification bell for more discussions just like this.
Hi, I'm Aubrey Plaza. You know me as an actress, but I'm also the co-founder of Wood Milk, the world's first and only milk made from wood. Wood Milk started with a simple idea. I saw a tree and I asked myself, can I drink this? As it turns out, the answer is yes, if you make it into milk. Here at Wood Milk Orchards, we grow our trees the old-fashioned way, right out of the ground. And we're certain our eco-friendly, artisanal, free-range wood milk will be the only milk you'll want to drink for the rest of your life. Why? Because you're thirsty, and because you want it. Because you want that wood as your milk. Our wood milk is bottled right here in the forest, which locks in the flavors like oak, cherry, maple, and of course mahogany. And if you can't pick your favorite, that's okay, because they all taste like wood. Now let's take a look at how wood milk is born. Not born, exactly. More like squished into a slime that's legal to sell. If a tree falls in the forest, can you make milk out of it? Now it's time to enjoy the fruits of our efforts. Not fruits, wood. Got wood? Is wood milk real? Absolutely not. Only real milk is real. Then what did I invest in?
To give a bit of context, this was part of the Got Milk ad campaign, which was first launched back in 1993, and it quickly became one of the most iconic advertising efforts of all time. Created by the California Milk Processor Board, the campaign's simple yet memorable slogan, "Got Milk," was paired with humorous ads showing the unfortunate consequences of running out of the milk. These ads became a pop culture phenomenon over the years. I remember growing up with them. We're talking about people like Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson, David Beckham, Harrison Ford, Hugh Jackman, Rihanna, Shaquille O'Neal's mother. You might be wondering now, what is there to be mad about with a milk ad? Because the message of Aubrey's campaign was clear: plant-based milk isn't real milk. The creators hilariously pointed out that while these alternatives that are almond, oat, and soy milks may be trendy, they don't really come from cows, which technically makes them not milk. The entire premise poked fun at how far the industry has stretched the definition of milk, as if any plant-based liquid can suddenly be labeled as such. They even went as far as creating a website, and the first question in the FAQ section is, will wood milk cause paper cuts in my mouth? To which the answer is yes and no. Drinking wood milk is an experience unlike any other. You'll probably feel a little tingling sensation and a small pinch in your mouth. This is nothing to worry about and is simply your taste buds awakening. This is a brilliant way of pointing out the absurdities of modern day marketing, and I highly advise you to go check out the website if you're feeling down, because it will definitely change your mood. Needless to say, the ad didn't sit well with everyone, especially vegans, and they were quick to attack Aubrey and the entire dairy industry. Watch their meltdown next.
So it looks like everyone's favorite quirky girl, Aubrey Plaza, shilled for the dairy industry.
It was a complete mess, completely unfunny, and a real shame to see these celebrities sell out to this sort of stuff.
Now, what's more weird? Looking at a tree and wondering if you can, create milk out of it, or looking at a cow and wondering if you can extract its secretions by sucking on its nipples. I'm not really sure.
I wonder how many celebrities they had to contact before her, because I find it hard to believe that was their first choice. More so, I just find it hard to believe that any celebrity would go, yeah, sure, I'll shill for big dairy.
Dear dairy industry, the bottom line is, we're not going to just start liking dairy because you put people we like in your ads. We're only going to dislike those people.
Apparently, woke people can't take a joke, especially when it challenges their rigid worldview. For them, this ad wasn't just a bit of fun, it was a personal attack on everything they stand for. They quickly accused Plaza of promoting big dairy, supporting animal cruelty and undermining the environmental benefits of plant-based milk. I mean, you'd think she personally insulted their families by the way that they are reacting, and the attack was so massive that the comments of the YouTube video of the ad were turned off, and in addition to the comments on Aubrey's Instagram post, a nonprofit also filed a complaint to the USDA claiming that the viral advertising campaign disparaging plant-based milks is in violation of laws forbidding federal agriculture promotions from depicting products in a negative light, and their request was to take it down. Last I checked, the satire and parody are legal and protected under the First Amendment, so I don't know what this nonprofit was on here. Even the FDA doesn't qualify these beverages as milk, and they make it clear as daylight on their website, which states, quote, although many plant-based milk alternatives are labeled with names that have the word milk, these products are made from plant sources, not actually milk. By the way, I've noticed that you haven't liked the video and subscribed to the channel yet, so what are you waiting for? The whole point of this ad was to start a conversation about the nutritional value of real milk versus other plant-based products, and I'm here to help them out because CNN did an article on this, the exact same topic, and they quoted a study that, quote, analyzed nutrition labels and ingredients for 233 plant-based milk products from 23 different manufacturers and found only 28 of the beverages had as much or more protein, vitamin D, and calcium as cow's milk. Yet the woke brigade can't see past their own ideology, so they had to demonize Plaza for daring to mock their sacred cow, pun intended. To wrap things up, we have the person that took the woke culture to the mainstream giving his thoughts on where it stands. Now watch his 2 cents on it next.
But I do get a sense sometimes now among certain young people, and this is accelerated by social media, there is this sense sometimes of the way of me making change is to be as judgmental as possible about other people. And that's enough. Like if I tweet or hashtag about how you didn't do something right or used the wrong verb, or then I can sit back and feel pretty good about myself because, man, you see how woke I was? I called you out. That's not activism. That's not bringing about change. You know, if all you're doing is casting stones, you're probably not going to get that far.
Thank you, Mr. President, for that insightful take. Woke culture has taken a strange turn in recent years. You see, what began as a movement aimed at raising awareness of social injustices and promoting equality, which is a good message, has devolved into a form of performative activism. Today, it seems to be more about virtue signaling online than enacting real meaningful change. What they fail to realize is that not everyone shares their narrow view of the world, and when we apply it to their specific case, their reaction says more about this than it does about Plaza or the ad. Woke activists live in a bubble where any dissent or differing viewpoint is met with outrage and the accusation of insensitivity. The campaign was simply trying to start a conversation, but the woke mob turned it into an all-out culture war. Instead of appreciating the humor, they played the victim, acting like Plaza was leading an attack on veganism and the environment. In reality, Aubrey Plaza's ad was a brilliant piece of satire. It exposed how far gone the woke crowd is that even a playful joke about milk sends them into a frenzy. But apart from that, what are your thoughts on this? Let's get the conversation rolling in the comments down below. And if you want your friends to be informed as you are, don't forget to share the video with them.